What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Paper Chase, and I'm at Diamond Owl Studios with this little fella.
The one and only Diamond Don Wannabe. I never know how you're going to introduce me, so I'm always just like, waiting. Am I going to punch him? Or am I going to,
I never think about it before, too. I just feel the vibe. You know,
Yeah.
You were pissing me off like 30 seconds ago before we started recording, so I figured
I could sense a little heat, a little aggression over there, you know. He's just
hot
mad.
in the kitchen today, baby.
Yeah, he's just mad because, you know, he's half my age and looks, you know, half as good, and you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. Maybe one day you'll grow up and be strong like daddy. Keep eating your Wheaties and drinking your milk. Okay.
All right,
so enough of that nonsense.
Who's this serial killer looking ass?
So you had never heard of Sam Kinison, which is just wild because once again, it's fun to bring up some of these icons of my youth, like people that just like, you know, were so big in my era that I feel like everybody should know, and that had such a massive influence on pretty much every like comedian after. Like Sam Kinison was like a rock star. He transcended comedy, and you don't even know who he is. You don't recognize him. You've never heard him.
Never heard of the name.
Okay.
I've never seen this guy in my entire life. If I did, I would remember him because I'd be having nightmares. I'm just kidding. I'm totally joking. But
Yeah, I mean,
he's got a very interesting look, though.
He does have a very interesting look, and so I'm super excited to put you in front of this and see what you think. This is Sam Kinison. I have a feeling that you're gonna enjoy his brand of humor.
Okay, let's check. Let's freaking just rock and roll, dog. Let's rock and roll.
I was supposed to be here a little earlier, but I spent the last 2 hours at a 7-Eleven going, Marlboro! Marlboro! Cigarettes! Smoky! You don't speak English! How the fuck did you get this job? I should have shot your ass in Da Nang when I had the chance! I'm going around the country. I'm trying to get as many people as I can not to get married. I promise never to get married. I've been married, and I'm just trying to help. Okay? Some here has never been married? You never been married?
There is something a little bit creepy about the trench coat because it's like, what has he got on underneath it? Like, what's he's about to do? Who goes on stage in a full trench coat?
In a full trench coat. Yeah, that's a unique style.
It's wild because he's at Dangerfields, like, you know, Rodney Dangerfield. Are you familiar with him?
Mm-mm.
For real?
You always ask me if
because
I know
you
somebody,
mess with me so much.
And I say
you
no.
mess with me so much. Like half the time, you're just messing with me.
Well, you know what? I don't. Yeah.
The only reason I bring it up because Rodney Dangerfield is just known for like going on stage in nothing but a bathrobe, and apparently he had just a massive hog, and he would just go on stage,
flash it out.
No, just be on stage in his bathrobe.
Why do you always be talking about massive hogs on this?
The
amount of times I've heard you say somebody has a massive hog.
Is this a lie? Am I just making this up? I mean,
we did a video where
I'm trying to school you.
We did a video where you literally were chat GPTing if the dude had
Tom Jones.
Yeah,
it was Tom Jones.
I'm like, well, dude, do we really need this information?
We do.
Okay.
We do.
What's your name? Michael? Well, Michael, if you ever think about getting married, if you ever think you've met the right woman, you want to settle down, change your life, you do me a favor, Mike? Remember this face. Because if you get married, Mike, that's going to be your fucking face every day. It's the face of every married man. He wakes up in the morning. It's the truth, man. He wakes up in the morning, he goes to the mirror, he looks in it and goes, "Rah! Ah! What did I do to my life? It's true, folks. Well, there's one good thing about marriage. I don't want to put the whole institution down. There's one good thing about marriage. Best thing about marriage is that these are connected. They don't come on. Because if they did, your wife would take it as soon as you got married. You know, you're married now. You won't be needing that. I'll just take care of that for you, okay? Now, if you want this, it'll be in my purse or in the refrigerator. your friends, you can just leave that here. Oh, it's true. You'd see all these guys on the phone going, hello, guys. Yeah, listen, I got to cancel out. I can't make it. No, I'm not going to be able to go. She's got my dick! No, she won't give it to me. I talked to her all day. Yeah, she got the spare, too. Well, she's upset. I tried to sneak out of the house with this morning, and I was halfway out the driveway. She come running out of the house, and I had to give it to her right there in the street. Okay, I'll ask her. Hold on. Honey, it's the guys. No, they just called to say that they're all taking theirs. No, I just gonna take mine because I didn't want to stand out. You know, everybody's taking it. Okay. She said no fucking way. Yeah, she said no way the dick stays here. Yeah. Do me a favor if you guys see me working on the yard and stuff around the house next week. You do me a favor. Do you love me? You do me a favor? Kill me. Strangle me, shoot me, run me over. Whatever it takes, I'm in hell. And just trying to help. But like I said, I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to just do whatever I can for people. Like the World Hunger thing, the USA for Africa. Isn't that great? You guys hear the song? Nice song, isn't it? Beautiful. I'm like anybody else on the planet. I'm very moved by world hunger. I see the same commercials. Those little kids starving and very depressed. And I watch these things on TV, and I see those commercials, and I look at it, and I go, God, how cruel, you know? Just see a little kid out there, and I go, fuck, you know, I know the film crew could give this kid a sandwich. You know the kid's not out there, filming a letter from home with a Betamax, huh? You know there's a director 5 feet away going, don't feed him yet! Get that sandwich out of here! It doesn't work unless he looks hungry! But I'm not trying to make fun of world hunger. Matter of fact, I think I have the answer.
Once again, I'm not trying to be funny, but do you remember those commercials?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're just of a different era. So there's things that I just assume that everybody knows. Mm-hmm. And, you know, sometimes you don't know.
I spend a lot of time working it out. And if you want to stop world hunger, stop sending them food. Don't send these people another bite, folks. You want to send them something, you want to help, send them U-Hauls. Send them U-Hauls, some luggage, send them a guy out there that goes, hey, you know, we've been driving out here every day with your food for like the last, 30, 40 years. And we were driving out here today across the desert, and it occurred to us there wouldn't be world hunger if you people would live where the food is! You live in a desert! Understand that? You live in a fucking desert! Nothing grows out here! Nothing's gonna grow out here! You see this? Huh? See this? This is sand. Yeah. It's sand. You know it's gonna be 100 years from now, huh? It's gonna be sand! We'll take you to where the food is! We have deserts in America! We just don't live in them, asshole! You guys been a great crowd. Thank you very much. It's Sam Kinison. I love you.
Oh, that was hilarious.
That was Sam Kinison.
Is that his signature thing, always yelling like that?
Yeah. That's a signature thing.
Because I see another picture of him up there, and he's just
screaming. Yeah, that was him a little bit later with the beret. I mean, honestly, his run was like a couple years, like at the peak, and yeah, man, he went hard. He really was living that rock star life. He did a bunch of blow and
kicked the bucket.
Yep.
Oh, that's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. Yeah, he was hilarious for sure.
Yeah, but he had a wild run there.
Yeah, was he on like top of the game for a while, or?
Yeah, I mean, he was like the biggest comedian in the world. Like I said, he literally like transcended to like a rock star status. Like he was like driving fast cars, had the girls around him, and
really?
the rock star addictions as well. But he's got a crazy story because he actually grew up in like a very conservative family, and I believe his dad was a preacher. I know that his goal was to become a preacher, so he actually started doing sermons and like leading the congregation for like a really young age. And so that's where he kind of like got used to being on the mic.
Yeah, I got
was just
comfortable up there,
yeah, exactly. So he had this whole like skill of being able to, you know, perform, if you will, you know, being in front of a crowd talking. And then he got hit by a car. And apparently, like, there's a book about it. I think it's called My Brother Sam, that his brother wrote. And they say that once he got hit by that car, it completely changed his personality. He just became like a totally different person. And so it's kind of wild, because they say that sometimes like concussions or like massive like head trauma will actually like change people's personalities. So like Roseanne Barr, it's like the same thing. You know much about her?
No.
She actually came up like in here in town at the Comedy Works here in town. So like during like the 80s, she was like, you know, one of the biggest comedians in the country, got her start at Comedy Works. And she has like a very similar story, that she was like on a certain path, kind of like a good kid, like super good at like math apparently, and got hit by a car, and then just like, you know,
And then
total,
she became a comedian after she got hit by a car.
yeah, just like a total change of personality. It's like that wildness. I think that like impulsiveness, because that's like one of the things that happens like with head trauma or concussions or like CTI.
CTE.
Yeah, CTE is you know, impulsiveness. So who knows, man? Maybe if you and I go skipping through the highway across the highway and get hit, we'll come back and, you know, be a little bit more entertaining for these people.
Yeah, you get hit by a car, they're just crying on the phone. I hit a kid. I hit a little 5'2" child. No, I'm just. All right, guys, that was mean.
Yeah, he needs to get hit by a car, because that was not funny.
Has he been in any movies or anything?
Yes, I believe so. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think he was. He's definitely in some movies. I just can't recall.
Okay. Well, we'll have to look that up. Yeah, he was hilarious, man. I'm definitely going to check out more of his stuff. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel to show your support while we discover new music, comedians, entertaining things, and just broaden our horizon. And maybe broaden yours as well if you haven't seen him. Go check out some more of his stuff. Yep.
That's it, folks.
All right.
Peace.